Verbovets lies a few kilometres from the Hungarian border, one of the few regions of Ukraine that has avoided Russian missiles. Like most villages in the Patia region, Verbovets is eerily quiet. Houses are boarded up, the gardens overgrown. Many of its people, mostly ethnic Hungarians, are gone. It's now much easier for ethnic Hungarians living here in Ukraine to get a Hungarian passport. And locals say many people, especially men of fighting age, have fled across the border to escape the war and the military draft. The Zakarpattia region was once part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Many people here still speak Hungarian. With most of the men gone, the women, the children and the older adults are left behind. Every day, Natalia Sipos leaves her home in Verbovets and crosses the border into Hungary to work in a battery factory.
Since the war began, life is hard. Many families left here, and there are not many places to work. For ethnic Hungarians in Transcarpathia, Viktor Orban is good. He gave us jobs. Hungary is very different.
In 2017, Kyiv passed a law making the Ukrainian language compulsory in most aspects of public life. Ethnic Hungarians complained of discrimination. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban took up their cause, citing it as one reason for blocking Ukraine's accession talks with the European Union. The EU persuaded Orban to leave the room when they voted to begin talks with Kyiv in December. Ukraine has since amended the law, and Hungarian schools in Zakarpattia can teach in their own language. Some locals, however, feel they are being used as pawns in a political game.
Very often, the ethnic tensions that enter this multi-ethnic space come from outside. The people who live side by side here, the natives of this area, basically have no problems with each other. Many times, this is an artificially generated flaring of tensions.
But many locals say poverty is the biggest problem, not politics. Some are even nostalgic for communist days, like Marika, an 81-year-old Verbovets resident who did not provide her last name.
The whole village has left. There's nothing to do here, and they would die here starving if they didn't leave. There's no work. When we had the farm collective, we could live here on the few coins we got.
Verbovets is far from the front lines, but the war has emptied these border villages and made difficult lives even harder for those who remain. Henry Ridgewell, VOA News, Verbovets, Ukraine.